Good afternoon. This is Joe from Pre-War Dreams. This is going to be episode 40 of my YouTube journey. Today, I'm coming back with just very simple video. I was going to think of some really catchy title being my 40th episode, but I think instead I'm just going to call it something along the lines of the economics of my NFL Hall of Fame run. So I generally don't do a ton of pickups. I have some cards, hopefully that'll be coming to me next week, that I've been waiting for about 7 or 8 weeks now. And I'll do that video once I get them. But today I did something a little different. I actually went to a local card store by me, just in the chance that they have anything that I just want in my collection. The card shop by me has been open probably 2 years, and I've probably seen 4 to 5 items that I actually thought about bringing into my collection. It's a very new LCS, and it is virtually all ultra modern, which is fine. They have a huge Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh section, and they have like a monthly little local card show. But generally, it's really pretty much just all ultra modern. I go in on a whim once a month just to see if anything's come in. I've missed out on a couple of items, but I went in today just because on my Hall of Fame run, there are some players that I need to check off that played in the modern era. So it kind of is a needle in a haystack to see if I can find one of those players. And found a couple today, and just want to run through them real quick. Nothing like really, I'm not going to put some earth-shattering title on this. Again, this is just, kind of updating, what I've done, and me checking some boxes. And that's pretty much it. So to start off with, this gentleman's not a Hall of Famer, but I think he's going to get in the next few years. He's really the only one that hasn't gotten in from their team, and I think that they're going to enshrine him. If maybe not next year, but the year after, I think that he has a really good shot at getting in. So I picked up a 2009 Topps Chrome of Reggie Wayne. Edgerrin's already in, Peyton's already in, Marvin Harrison's already in. I think Reggie's going to get in as well. So pick that up. Next, he just did go in last weekend, but I didn't have a card of him. And to be honest with you, I looked at a couple of Topps Chrome of him. Just didn't, work out as far as getting them. So I picked this up just because it was a nice image, and now I have it, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's a 2014 Drew Brees. That was just a nice image of him. So I picked up Brees. This guy's going in next year. I thought he was a great player, and be happy when he does get in. This is a 2020, so this is almost the end of his career, of Ben Roethlisberger. So now I have a Big Ben in my collection. I have one card of this player, but this was, I just thought, a really nice card. I didn't have a card of him in this uniform because he played for a couple of different teams. So I thought this would have been really unique. So this is a 1983 Topps of James Lofton. Centered pretty well, so I picked that up so that way I had one of him in a Green Bay uniform. This was a guy too that I have one of. I wanted to pick up one of him in a Cowboys uniform. So this is a 2000, I think in 2008 Topps Chrome of Terrell Owens. I already have this card, but I figured for $1 it was worth me picking up another fourth year Tony Dorsett. This is 1980? No, 79 Tony Dorsett. I have one copy of it already, but for $1, I figured I'd get a second one. As my buddy Andy from Andy's Attic says, 2 is better than 1. And then I picked up a couple other cards. I'm really not doing a run of this player, but I figured for the cost of $3, I could maybe get a couple different cards. So, like I said, I already have one of this player, but this is his fourth year. So 1979 Topps, Steve Largent. And for those of you that were born probably in the 70s, we know how good Steve Largent was. He's not talked about a lot. He's not really brought up with great receivers, but Largent was a really, really good receiver. This is his 5th year, so 79 Topps, Steve Largent. And then lastly, I picked this up. This is 78 Topps, so his 3rd year card of Steve Largent. So in all, I picked up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 cards. Very transparent. I spent $11 on 9 cards. Checked off a couple boxes for my NFL Hall of Fame run, and picked up a nice little run there of Steve Largent. That, like I said, I don't think I'm going to do his whole run. I'm not a run guy, but I figured for $3 I could get his first 3 of his first 5, 6 years in the league cards, just to have them and to put in my collection. That's it. Quick video. Going to hopefully get, I think I'm waiting on 4 or 5 cards next. Hopefully get them next week. Be able to do another video to show. And then in the fall, don't know yet what that's going to entail. I'm going to try to get to one show if I can. School's going to be starting back up here in a couple of weeks, so the house is going to get a little crazy. Probably just going back to school and everything like that. But definitely going to keep making videos, going to keep kind of my progress on the NFL Hall of Fame run. And just want to say to everybody, thanks for the community. All of you in the community are producing some great content. Really appreciate you putting it out so we can see it and continue watching your journeys as well. I think that's really important to talk about, is the fact that, while we're on our own individual journeys and trying to build our collections, I think it's important to acknowledge people who are also, building their collections and building the collections that they want, encouraging them. I talk a lot to my friends in the community about the fact that as much as I like my journey, I also like following others. I like learning about different players, different cards, and what other people's likes and interests are. So keep it up. Hopefully do another video maybe the end of this week if I get some of those pickups in. And like I said, I'm waiting on 4 or 5. But until then, keep collecting. Make sure that you're kind to each other. And just hope you have a great week and talk soon. Thanks.